we come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. Curling inside. Even to Zubats with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Embiid, nice pass to set things up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's LA Clippers ball. Turns and slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Missed his first. That one goes.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Ben Simmons able to recover with the block. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
George to the basket, but it won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. To Embiid. Trying to cash in. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
George can't connect. Simmons with it. 8-2 our score. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Beverly. Strong finish for Paul George.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Simmons to Richardson. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 4. Good start.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Into the front court comes Simmons. 12-6 our score. Driving right to the basket. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Simmons. Oh, he had him there for a second. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Offensive rebound. PG lets it fly. Paul George. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
The assist from number 40.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The 76ers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Harkless, whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
Philadelphia. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Kawhi Leonard against Ennis. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Has a chance. A fundamental shot right there.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
slams it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
From the painted area, won't go down. Leonard. Whoa, what a finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Simmons. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, Ben Simmons. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Leonard. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
We gonna see a team take the lead here?
Simmons to Embiid. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Whistle blows, intentional foul.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
And count the basket inside.
Get it, shoot it again.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Simmons. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To George. Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Beverly into the front court. Down 2. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Gets it in the right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Leonard. Sixers with the rebound. To Simmons. Embiid. Clippers have got it. Oh, you can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions.
Kawhi Leonard. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Philadelphia with the basketball. And scores. Strong take.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Leonard to Paul George. It's a big finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Simmons into the front court. It's a one-point game as we approach halftime. Good look there, but it's no good. Ah, rocking the rim. First half comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. To George. 4-3. Not that time. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Even to Zubac. Pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the basket good at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
It's PG for 2. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And finishes strong.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Great feed. Sets it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Simmons with it. Up by 3. Nothing going here on that drive. To Horford. Fires the 3. There it is. Al Horford. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Can't connect from in close. In the front court comes Simmons. Up 6. Has a look. No good. The follow won't go either. Leonard. Oh, he couldn't end a put-back slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Simmons, knocked loose. Clippers have it. George. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Simmons with it. Lead stands at 7. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Sixers have the basketball. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Simmons into the front court. Leads 4. Clippers have got it. Here's Leonard for two. And he hits.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads a bucket to Horford. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one goes down.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Beverly into the front court. His guys down 3. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Count the bucket for 2. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Leonard. Not that time. He missed it. Into the front court comes Simmons. His team on top by 8. Leonard to Harkless. Jumper's good.
2 points.
Sixers control it. Simmons. Over to the right side. To Simmons. Even to Zubats. Sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Almost. And he's not getting the call. Leonard to Harkless. Leonard. And he hits.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. For 3, and he burns them.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Simmons with it. His team up by 7. Tough make through traffic.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Tobias Harris. Paul George with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Horford. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He'll beat you time and time again. It's Horford with the three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Simmons to Horford. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Leonard. From long range. Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Horford. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. The 76ers now hold a penalty.
Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3?
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
76ers, number 1, Mike Scott. And number 11, James Ennis.
And a rim rocker, Joel Embiid. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Time to shuffle things up.
Philadelphia 76ers, number
The quarter comes to an end. We have a tie ball game. Let's do it. Overtime is underway. Leonard drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Leonard. It's good for three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Simmons into the front court. Now down 6 to Tobias Harris. And the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard. Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the offseason, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Margins 8. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Simmons with it. Down 8. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Williams. Paul George. 4-3. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Richardson to Simmons. Fires the 3 and knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
George to Beverly. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. George, 24-second violation. Williams to Paul George. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Williams into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Strong finish for Paul George.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Simmons Goes to the right side to Horford. Here's a chance from long range. Smooth part of his game. Al Horford drills the catch-and-shoot three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Down to 5 on the 24. Leonard. Well defended. Into the front court comes Simmons. Down 6. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. Passed it off. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation. Sixers call for time, and this is where the coaches earn their cash. Let's see what they designed down by 2 here in the final minute of play.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Yes! 3 for the win at the buzzer. My goodness! It came down to one shot. He stepped up and buried it.